It's time to get this one underway. Players moving into position in the circle. And we're just underway here in Chicago. Across the blue line. The centering pass is made. Gone. Save! Hewitt comes up with it. Here's Jonathan Toews. Sharp. Now at center ice. And now Chicago with it across the blue line. Carter now. Philadelphia forcing the play. The pass doesn't make it there. To Richards. He's checked. Now Chicago's got it. Kane. Sharp goal! Right out of the gates, and the home team on top 1-zip. What a great way to start the game.
A beautiful outlet pass sets it all up.
What a play. He feeds the puck up and shows why he's #1 in assists for his team.
And another assist before the shot helps finish off the play. That's teamwork right there.
The Blackhawks have the 1-goal lead now. First period of hockey. Lots of time to decide this one. Giroux grabs the puck on the faceoff. And here's Briere. Here's Seabrook. Here's Sharp. Keith, a fine puck handler. Now Kane with it. Toews handles it. Puck back to the point. Sharp. And now the Flyers with it in their own zone. A deke move. Philadelphia loses it. Chicago trying to get set up again. He said, count that one as a save. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. Hossa will be back in the game. They wanted to change up their offensive lines, and they get it. And Brian Boucher gets set to protect the right side of the net. Face-off won by Mike Richards. Here's Chris Pronger, and the Flyers pushing it up. Here's Carl. Pronger over to Gagne. And center ice picked up by Chicago. Taken across the blue line by the Blackhawks. Hossa, always dangerous. Lad's got it. He gets it. Over to Gagne. Now Richards with it. Now the Hawks with it again, middle of the rink. Carl's got it. He feeds it up the left side. Here's Gagne. And Jeff Carter with it. And here's Carter. The puck comes out of the corner. In the corner, Gagne. And what a playmaker he is. Here's Ladd. Opportunity now for the Blackhawks. Long pass broken up. And now Philly in their zone. Carter. Now the Flyers right back in. Hewitt, stick save. Ladd. Now Hossa with it. To the middle. Over to... He scores!
I don't think the defense did enough here, partner. You can see he was just outmatched in this case.
The offensive pressure just took over here, and they succeeded.
Even a slight miscalculation in defensive strategy can cause a scoring chance, and this goal proves it.
The Blackhawks have got themselves the 2-goal lead now. What an incredible position to be in, especially this early in the game. And now Philadelphia center ice. Timonen and the Flyers searching for their first goal. Brouwer coming in off the bench. They give their forwards a rest with the line change. A little deep. Seabrook now.
Oh boy, do you ever get nailed, Randy. We've seen this before. There aren't many guys that can execute the hip check, but this guy just leveled his opponent.
Philadelphia coming in. Out in front. And he shoots. Here's Duncan Keith. Here's Brouwer, an aggressive player. Bufflin at the boards with the puck. Now Chris Versteeg. Here's Versteeg. Boucher saves it, and Boucher covers up. And Betts gets set to take the draw. He gets hip checked.
Oh boy, he has just shown the world he knows how to lay it on the line when he has to. What an open ice hit.
Now Chicago into the zone. And gloved by Boucher. The pass missed. Sent back to the point. Boucher gets in front to make the save. Here's Hartnell. He controls the puck in the neutral zone. Across the blue line. And a save. Now Taves. Save. The shot hits him square. And Patrick Sharp with it. And he's saved. He got it with his shoulder. And Boucher decides he's going to hang on. And this face-off will be to the goalie's left. Bartulis controls the puck on defense. And Chicago gets possession at the offensive end. And Simon Gagne with it. The puck is set. Stick save Hewitt. Over to the point. Under pressure, fires it hard around the boards. Misses right. He nearly hit the goalpost. And Philadelphia has the puck defensive zone. Gagne. He dekes it. Taken away by Chicago. Here, Boucher. Save made on the shot by Patrick Kane. Oh, there they go. The Flyers on the rush. Here's Sharp. Sharp. They get in the way. Turnover, Flyers. And Taves nails him. Stolen by Chicago. Here's Kane. Chicago back into the zone. And Chicago turns it over. A minute 56 remaining. Here's Jonathan Taves. Taves! Carter now holds the puck at center. Chicago regains possession between the blue lines. And the Flyers pick it up. Gagne. Gagne. Carter has it in the corner. It hits the defender, and that signals the end of the first period with the score 2-0. First period of hockey over. Now moving on to period 2 with the Geico Intermission Report. John Schrader is waiting to break things down for us, so let's not keep him waiting any longer as we start the Geico Intermission Report.
Thank you, Randy. It's the first period edition of the Geico Intermission Report.
Thank you, John. Informative as always. The Flyers coming out onto the ice not looking too pleased, and it's understandable. Starting out here in the second period, already down 2 goals, it's high time for some production. The main thing they need is to start the offense from solid. Boucher saves the shot to the right side. Another save.
Oh, a waffle board save with the stick, and he didn't waffle on this play.
Now Kane with it. The defender blocks it. Ties him up with the stick lift. The players get set to face off. The face-off taken by Philadelphia in their zone. Chicago picks it up already in the zone. Now Richards with it. Philadelphia looking to get on the scoreboard. Gagne now. Dekes it. Here's Rich. Hewitt. Save. If he lets that one by, this is a 1-goal game, and he doesn't want that to happen. Hjalmarsson will be coming out as they switch up their defensemen. The Flyers get possession of the puck, trailing by saved off the left pillow, and Chicago over the line. Out of the corner, Giroux disrupts the play, picking off the centering pass. On the odd man rush, 2-on-1. Hewitt, save. He aimed bottom left, no luck this time. Here's Ladd. The distance pass picked off, controlled center ice. Hjalmarsson gets control of the puck in his own zone. He's controlling the puck at center ice. Boucher stops the shot, going top right. And Boucher will just hold on to that one. Now it's time to throw it back down to the ice. John Schrader, rinkside, with an update.
Right. Well, I just got back from a discussion with the head coach of the Blackhawks. He was hopeful they could carry their momentum from the first period over into the second. He also made the point that one of the most overlooked aspects of good, solid fun...
Knocked out by Brian Boucher. And Boucher will just hold on to that one. And now Boucher positions himself on the left side of the net. Philadelphia looking to get on the scoreboard. Richards has got it. Kane, he's got 1 assist. He decides to center the puck. Taves And Boucher decides he's going to hang on. Johnson will come in. His defensive line fresh off the bench. Betts has got it, breaks it up, and now the Blackhawks grab it in the offensive zone. Wow, save! It's saved!
Boy, you dream about getting rebound chances like this. The shooter let it rip right off the goalie's mask.
It's time to get this game going again. Here's the puck drop. And it's picked up by Chicago. Here's Janssen. Boucher, save. He caught the wrist shot. He covers it up. The face-off to the left of Boucher. Chicago grabs it. They're onside. He dekes. Now Carl with it. Ladd steals away the right side pass. And Jeff Carter with it. Pass from the corner. The centering pass is made. Hewitt saves it. Here's Hossa, a fine puck handler. Ladd is held against the board. Oh, save! It was going low and got denied. Over to Gagne. Richards has got it. They get caught offside. Face-off coming up. Ready to get the action started. And Timonen now. Krajicek now. Briere's got it. Always have to watch out for him. Giroux, he can dish the puck, folks. From the corner. He's got it down low. The puck is free game. Here's Kane. That Boucher, save! He blocked out the left side there. And Lucas Krajicek with it. Controlled at center. Chicago has an opportunity now. Campbell, he scores! And they now have a 3-goal lead with that one here in the second period. Sometimes you wish you could just spread out these goals over a few games.
Let's take another look at this attack.
It looks like he's in a crouch and was just overwhelmed by the attackers.
And he just can't get to the puck.
That's a tough break for the goalie. The Blackhawks have demonstrated that they've decided to win it here tonight. Up by 3 now with that last goal here in the second period with a comeback from the opposition. And Hewitt stops it.
Ooh, I like the wrist shot selection. It's hard to pick up coming off the stick. This goalie made a good glove save on it.
And Philadelphia regains the puck on the attack. Hewitt says no to that wrist shot with a great glove save. Kane. He centers it. Tate comes off Boucher, sticking back out. Now Betts with it. He's just in his first season. Breakaway! He kept right on the play, stopping the shot with his pad.
Oh, what a breakaway save. This had a chance until he flashed the skate.
Taves handles it. Kane. Now Philadelphia's got it. He's going to be called for tripping. And coming up now, the 2K Sports Power Play. Get in the game with 2K Sports. To the point, now Kimmo Timonen. Keith breaks it up with the poke check. It's picked off. Gagne. Oh, the goalie could kiss that post. Hewitt makes the save, taking the shot to his body while in the splits. He's able to fire it back. And here come the Blackhawks. Madden misses just barely to the left. Pronger handles it, and the penalty is expired. We've got 5-on-5 again. He feeds it up the left side. Madden in the corner. Managed to get in front of the shot. 2 minutes left in the period. And the Flyers searching for their first goal. He's got it over the blue line. Now Madden, and the save.
He had to scramble to make this save, and it was a beauty. A rebound shot that came right up into the blocker. He stole him with the waffle board.
Gagne. Carter has it in the corner. Rifles a shot from his own zone. And Philadelphia has the puck defensive zone. Gagne now. Flying. And Hewitt got a piece of that. Period 2 is over. And the score so far tonight, 3-0. Once again, with period 2 of hockey completed, it's time for the Geico Intermission Report. It's time now to let our partner John Schrader get involved. He's got some numbers for us as part of the Geico Intermission Report.
Thanks, guys.
All righty, John. We'll keep an eye on those trends as we get things going again. The Flyers seem to be in disarray now, getting back out to the ice. Hopefully this period they'll be able to stop the bleeding somewhat. Here's a game that's become an example of what not to do for this club. He's holding the puck in the neutral zone. The puck is... He scores! And they continue to build on their lead here in the third with that quick goal. They have no designs on letting their opponents back into this one.
A nice goal there from the slot. I'd like to see that again.
And I think I know what you're referring to. A perfect pass made it easy for the shooter.
Right. So frequently, the setup gets overlooked. But this one was a beaut.
Well, luckily there are people like us out there giving recognition to playmakers everywhere. The Blackhawks have just smoked them here tonight. It's the third period. They have a 4-goal lead now after that last one. If you want to talk about a great offensive effort, this is what you're talking about. Sharp has the delayed penalty coming up. Penalties on Sharp. He'll head to the box. The Blackhawks have the one-man disadvantage now. Their penalty killers are ready to go. Here's Philadelphia. Hewitt keeps his team alive on the penalty kill with a great save. Chicago dominating here tonight. With the move, here's Carter. And the Blackhawks take it away. Turnover, Philadelphia. He's with the puck at center. Seabrook with some defense breaking it up. Now Philadelphia's got it. Here's Carter. He makes a centering pass. Hewitt. Save! He was down in the splits and took the shot to the pads. And both teams are now... He scores! Trimming that 4-goal deficit now to 3. It's a little sign of light, and they need it right now here in the third. It's something like that goal that can save your dignity.
Oh, take a look at this replay, and you better remember it because you won't see this played very often. A slap shot from close range that finds the twine.
When they define a defensive breakdown, this is what they're going to be looking at. The Flyers get the goal to cut the deficit to 3, but here we are in period 3. Now the question is, how quickly can they put some more up on the board? This is a tough assignment for any offense. Layton saved. The one-timer shut down. Poe. Breakaway, and he scores! And maybe it's not over. Down by 2 goals here in the third. They need some momentum fast.
Look at this goal on the replay, Randy. You can see the goalie getting into the butterfly position.
The goalie was hoping to block the shot down in the butterfly, but no luck.
You can only do so much when you're outmanned. Here's what can happen when your D breaks down.
The Flyers get what they needed. They got themselves back here with an opportunity to cut this thing down, but they are running out of time, so the next goals have to come quickly. He brings it past the blue line. Hjalmarsson, he scores!
Goes off the goaltender and ends up in the net for a score.
I know this happens from time to time, Drew, but that certainly can't help the goalie now.
Definitely not, Randy. You never want it to happen to you. You can see his look on the replay, where he feels it hit him.
And I'm sure it's accompanied by a sinking feeling in the pit of his stomach. A highlight reel play for sure. In the neutral zone, the Flyers with it. He deeks. Here come the Blackhawks with a chance. The pass broken up. It's sent up the left side. Now Philadelphia. And the Blackhawks. Save made by Hewitt. Kane's got it. He's got 1 assist. And Patrick Sharp with it. He's been to the box once tonight. Save. He gets his pad on it. Here's Krychek holding it at center ice. Now Janssen with it. Over to Sharp. 2 goals and 1 assist tonight. Now the Blackhawks right back in. Stick save, Leighton.
He did a great job of getting the stick up there fast. This guy's amazing.
Boland comes in as his team changes lines. To the middle, and Hewitt makes the save. Janssen, Betts intercepts the cross-ice pass. Pronger over to Carl. Now Pronger. Hartnell now at center. Turnover, Blackhawks. And a hit, Hewitt with the body save. Oh my, he delivers a huge check. That hit is our Honda hit of the game.
They were looking for a chance to shoot. Had a good opportunity until the nice poke check.
The Flyers will pull the goalie as they take advantage of the delayed penalty. The Flyers have got themselves a power play. Let's see if they can wind up their offensive machine and get some scoring. The shot is redirected, but he scores, but it's most likely too little too late. They need 2 more really fast to come back.
Inches away from making the spectacular glove save off the rebound attempt, but he just can't get there.
Nice job by the offense on the attack to close on that puck and get there first.
That's what it's all about on the rebounds, Randy. Who gets there first, and this time it couldn't get cleared in time.
The Flyers were able to respond and get a much-needed goal right there. If they had any chance at all in this third period, they had to score then. Now, they've got to get a couple more quickly. Here's Gagne, and Jeff Carter with it. He's got 1 goal tonight.
You love having guys that can break up plays like that, especially when you can turn those same defensive opportunities into offensive.
Sharp along the boards. The puck hits off the plexiglass. Here's Richards. A deep move. Gagne. Philadelphia trying to get set up again. The pass went nowhere. Here's Carl. And Chicago with it now in the attacking zone. From Carl to Richards. And Simon Gagne with it. Now Keith. Carter breaks up the pass on the right side. And here come the Blackhawks. Save made. It bounces off the goalie. Now Carl with it. The puck is hit up the left side. Here's Gagne. Here's Campbell. Kane's got it. Blackhawks leading by 2. Save, and he makes another save.
Great speed in net to get rid of that shot.
Now Richards with it. The Blackhawks steal it. Controlling it around back. Now Kane with Leighton. Save. He kicked out the wrist shot. Carter now. Oh, and here come the Flyers. There it is. Philadelphia on the rush. Now Taves. And here's Carter. Up. He scores. And they've come to within 1 of tying this up. Not much time left to do it here, with time winding down in the third.
Let's watch the replay of the goal, Randy. The defender was making it hard for his goaltender to see the play.
He sure was, and the shooter was looking for the right time to pop one off and hit the window perfectly.
Yeah, he did it with a great job of just camping out behind the screen until he saw the opening.
The Flyers are right where they wanted to be. The fact that they could have been down by a couple of goals late in the third, now they're down only 1. They've given themselves a chance to come back and win this game. Let's pad save.
One of the fastest gloves in the game, butterfly save.
1 goal game, Philadelphia trailing. 2 minutes left in the period. Up the left side, the neutral zone. Here's Sharp. Chicago thought they might get a call. They don't, and the Flyers pick it up. Leighton covers the puck. Carl comes in. The defenseman switching up on the ice. Leighton gets set to defend as they face off to his right. Now Briere with it. With the move, Carl. And Chicago gets possession at the offensive end. Here's Giroux. 26 seconds left. That's off the blocker of Leighton. Here's Briere at center ice. And that's the end of this third period of play. The final score, 5-4. The Blackhawks got the win they wanted. Pulled off a 1-goal triumph. Drew, what's the story for their game, for the abridged version?
Randy, this was a game for these guys that they were just not going to lose. Sheer will and determination goes a long way in hockey. All the intangibles, that seems like small stuff can add up big when it comes down to crossing the finish line ahead. They wanted to win more, they put in the extra effort, and they'll take the W.
And that's where we'll have to leave you. It's been a pleasure. On behalf of Drew Remenda and all of our crew, I'm Randy Hahn. Thanks for joining us. The National Hockey League on the 2K Sports Network, and the regular season's not far away. Good night.